So, in my own work as a therapist, I've often used to try to help people with this, find a realm in which a client is pretty good at not being afraid of rejection or acting as though they're not afraid of rejection, and basically taking a stance, delivering some information that's going to be hard for the other person, and then see, can they adapt that into another realm? I'll give you a clinical example. So there's a fellow I've worked with for quite some time. I think I may have mentioned him in other contexts. And he co-evolved a dance with his wife in which she would be very frequently critical of him, and he would try to do everything he could to please her and would not speak of his own feeling response that he'd have in response to her being critical. And this went on for some time, and as these patterns do, it just deepened and became really quite a caricature of itself. And then he would start lying to her to avoid disappointing her, and that doesn't work well in relationships, because then on top of that, she had the justifiable criticism that you're a liar, because he was lying. Now, the same fellow happens to be a very effective teacher, and I know that because I've known him for some time. And when he's working in a classroom and he trains other teachers, and a kid is misbehaving, not doing their homework, whatnot, he's right there with it. I mean, he's good as a teacher. It's not like we're going to give you a 0. It's like, well, this isn't acceptable to pass. Let's, what could we work out so that you could do the work, learn the material, so you could pass. So he's very effective with this kind of thing. And he's not at all afraid of disappointing the kid, disappointing the kid's parents, because he has a sense of being driven by values. So I found it very helpful with him to identify what is it that allows him to do it in that context, and to embody the posture, if you will, of the good teacher who's not harsh but is clear, and then to extrapolate and bring that into the new arena. And that's been somewhat helpful as a way to do it. So I think that is one way that we can work with this problem when it arises.